Hey guys, and welcome to October for the second season with Cardiff City and me, NG Paradox. We got another couple of tough games today. It's been, I gotta admit, it's been tough these first few games of the season. We've had some really difficult games and we've struggled, but also if we have a quick look at the table, we've currently got 7 points from 7 games. So we're hitting the points to games ratio still at the moment, which is like what I always say. And there are quite a few teams below us, and we're currently 3 points ahead of the relegation zone with a game in hand. I guess really it's going okay, but it's been disappointing a lot of these games, and we'll show you why. If we have a look last month, you saw that horrible loss to Man United 5-0. After that, we drew with Aston Villa 1-1. Next, we came up against Portsmouth in the Football League Cup, and we won 1-0. But we only just won. And this is Portsmouth. We couldn't break them down. They almost scored a few times, but Giovanni Dos Santos was the hero once again. I don't know what it is about him. 91st minute he scored. We got it. It's nice to know that we're still in the League Cup. Last year we did nothing in both of the cups, so it's nice to have a little run, even though we've only had easy games so far, and even then we've struggled. So it's not the. It doesn't fill me with confidence. Actually, none of the wins have filled me with confidence, which is kind of sad. After that, we played against Bournemouth, and we lost 2-1. Junior Stanislas scoring 2 goals against us. Bobby Reed getting a consolation goal in the 82nd minute, making it 2-1. But yeah, I was not that impressed, though, with how he played. It wasn't the most uneven game. It was kind of very similar to the Aston Villa game, but maybe Bournemouth was slightly better than us. And we lost. So another disappointing game. And today we got Liverpool and Wolves, 2 very difficult games. Yeah, I don't know where the points are going to be coming from. We got Chelsea after that. Where are the points going to come from? Next month we have to perform. But I'm really worried that our morale is going to be so low by the time we get to Crystal Palace that we won't be able to fix this. I'm really worried about that at the moment. So even if things are okay right now, I'm worried we could slide down. But that's just what I'm thinking right now. Who knows what will happen. At the moment, when it comes to goals conceded, we were conceding a bit too many. Probably because of that Man United game. Overall, I don't think we've been that bad. Goals scored, actually, with 11th highest. So, I guess it's not all bad. Still, average attendance is the 10th highest. So, still filling the stadium almost completely up. But, yes. Let's jump into the first game against Liverpool. Now, for today's match, Gary Cahill is still out. He's still not back from his injury. And we've learned our lesson from the Man United match. I'm thinking for this one, like Man United, Liverpool are quite a creative attacking team. So we're going to try and stop them. We got 4 at the back this time. We got Aylan, Morrison, Mayfam, and Cunningham at the back here. Etheridge is going to go in goal today. He was upset he wasn't getting much game time, so as I normally do, I've decided to rotate him and Smithies. Smithies, I think, has been playing decently. Obviously, this chart here doesn't make him look great, but I think he was performing well considering what he had to put up with. Ndidi is playing just ahead of them. Hopefully, he can support them. Then we've got, of course, Gunnarsson and Rouse here, Murphy. Bobby Reed is going to be playing in striking position. I don't think Sergi has been that great. Even though he did score that great goal against Man City, he does look slightly better than Bobby Reed. He only looks slightly better than him, and he's only had 2 goals. Now, again, we have to put in perspective, he has been playing against difficult teams, but I do feel like against Portsmouth and like some of the smaller teams, he hasn't really scored against them. So yeah, I'm kind of concerned about that. So I decided to give Bobby Reed a chance. He got that goal in the last game against Bournemouth. Maybe if we give him a chance to start from the beginning, he could do something about it. So I'm giving him a chance. Dos Santos as well, he got those 2 goals, very important goals. Cabot, the number looks bad, but he's not been playing badly. He's been playing better than Josh Murphy, but both our wingers haven't been doing very well together at least. So there needs to be a change. So I brought in Dos Santos maybe to make a little bit of a change up here. And we're going defensive. And we're playing the tactics we normally would in our formation where we have the wingers. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. But let's just see what happens. Experiment once again. We need to try something because obviously against Man United it did not work. So I'm hoping this one will work against Liverpool. And then we know what to do against more creative teams. I actually forgot to look at Liverpool for you guys. We normally do that. If I just click on one of these guys, we can go in. There we go. Liverpool, obviously, they have as their manager Jurgen Klopp still in charge. Mohamed Salah is still their key player. When it comes to transfers, actually, they came second. Yes, they came second last year. They almost won the league. They sold 41 million and they brought in 106 million. So that's not too bad, you know. About 60 million they spent. Samuel Umtiti for 69 million and Andrea Zivkovic for 36 million. So Samuel was definitely their marquee signing. He was the big one they spent money on this year. New defender. They probably needed that. And he does look really good. He's only 25 years old as well. Probably a pretty good buy by Liverpool, to be honest. Let's get back into the match, though. So, Firmino up front. Zivkovic, Lallana, Main. No Salah, so maybe that's good for us. We've got Keita, Barrios in the midfield there. Robertson, Umtiti, Van Dijk, and Alexander and Becker in goal. Lots of very good players, but they're not going to take off Dos Santos. Dos Santos will destroy them all, won't he? I'm sure of it. Play with no pressure, guys. No pressure on you. Just relax. But not too much, not like the Man United game, please. Joe Ralls is set to make his 200th league appearance for the club today. That is fantastic. What a servant to the club. You know, 200 appearances for a 25-year-old is pretty good. You know, at one club, it shows good loyalty. And you know, that's something we like to see. I always, even if I don't like a club or a team, I always appreciate players that are loyal to their club. Dos Santos with a free kick there. It wasn't meant to be, apparently. But yeah, I always appreciate players like, you know, like Gunnarsson, Rowles and stuff. You always like that when you see it, don't you? It's always, you know, like Gerrard obviously being a great example of that for Liverpool. So far, we're actually not looking too bad. The tactic, you know, we're getting less possession, but that's what we expect. They've had no shots on target in the first 20 minutes. Zivkovic has been slightly injured as well. So, maybe... Oh no, Rowles! Rowles has been injured. Okay, we have to bring on Patterson for him. Ball winning. We'll go support. Okay, Patterson, show us what you can do in midfield. We normally saw you as a wing-back, but this time we can see you a bit in midfield. He could be useful, playing a big team here, so him being a bit of a ball-winning midfielder in the centre could be useful. But yeah, so far it's working as planned. 35 minutes, no shots by Liverpool, but also, importantly, not by us either. But this is obviously working a lot better than it did against Man United. So this tactic is a lot better, actually. We should keep that in mind. When we know playing a more creative team, we should be going for this tactic more. In fact, this has been extremely effective. I'm surprised how effective this has been. No highlight for the entire first half, basically, apart from the free kick. Ronaldo plays there's no real pressure. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy with that performance. Great job, everyone. Get their confidence up. Maybe one of them, you know, Dos Santos, will make a surprise. If Dos Santos really does it, I'm just going to explode. Because, again, it's always Dos Santos. He's going to pull off his shirt and go, why always me? But Liverpool getting 2 shots on target now, but still only 8. But a corner here. Lallana with a corner. And Ndidi has got it out. Good Ndidi. Good job. Ndidi. We should call him that. Umtiti, Barrios. Okay, they're passing it around. We know they can do that, but Main, Lallana. Ooh. I thought that was going to be a goal. When I saw him in the centre there with the ball, I thought, it's a goal. Luckily for us, it was Lallana. Lallana's not known for scoring lots and lots of goals, so he's a creative player, but doesn't have a ton of goals to his name, I don't think, if I remember correctly. But we're doing okay so far. I don't think we want to make any changes. Maybe in the attack, because we've seen nothing going forward, really. Yeah, I've seen Bobby Reed do nothing. Let's bring on Sergi. He did get that last-minute goal against Man City, so he could do it against Liverpool. Could this be another giant killer? I mean, 0-0, I'd be very happy with. And it would show then that Man United game was a dud, and that it shouldn't worry me so much. Cunningham's looking a bit tired, not having the greatest of games. I'm going to take him off, because we're on the 75th minute. I don't think anywhere else really needs to be changed, so we're going to take him off. If we can get a draw here, I'll be extremely pleased with that. That will ease my worries a little bit about how good this team is. Because I know it's going to be a struggle this season. Everyone thinks we're going to come 20th. Fabinho, ooh, good. Okay. Etheridge is doing a good job. They're getting a lot more shots this half, though. It looks as though Liverpool are kind of changed to accommodate our formation. But come on, hang in there. First shot of the game on target. Excellent. Just hang in there, guys. Just 1 more minute, and we can steal a point from Liverpool. That would be great. Get it out, get it out. And there we go. We stole a point from Liverpool. We completely destroyed their creativity, which is what we were worried about. Luke Ayling getting our best performer there. Very happy to see Luke Ayling getting that. He's a new player. The defense did well. Well done. Yeah, everyone thought we'd lose. You did a great job to hold in. Defense did great. You have to admit. Mayfam, Morrison. Mayfam done a really good job to jump up to the Premier. He's only 21. He's Welsh, you know. It's lovely to see. Liverpool rule the missed chances. Joe Ralzo's out for a number of months. We'll send him to the specialist. 4 months, though, he's out. That's not good. And next we've got a match against Liverpool. We'll see you then. And after that much improved performance against Liverpool, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, that was a nice response from the players after the Man United game and stuff. It's good to see that if we change things a bit to what we think makes sense, it does seem to make sense. So that was nice to see. But we still need points. And obviously after this game and the Chelsea game, there's a lot of matches where we need to be getting points. So we need to make sure our morale is up. So again, a win here, or a draw against Chelsea, or win, obviously, possibly. Who knows? Would be, obviously, fantastic, but we need to see what happens. Wolves right now obviously had a very good season last year. They came 8th in their first season back in the Premier League, so a good sign there. Maybe they want to build upon that. Apparently, currently, they are 12th in the league. They're only 1 point above us, actually. So far, maybe it's been a bit disappointing for them, but then again, it's Wolves. I mean, what would they be expecting? We'll check that in just a second. Overall, we are currently 2 points ahead of relegation, but they've played a game already. So if we could get a draw, we'll be 3 points away from them, so that would be nice. But yeah, look at that. Look at Fulham, 2 points. No wins so far. Ooh. I mean, they managed to escape relegation last year just. I did not expect them to do that, but they did it, and they escaped it with us, which really surprised me, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to do it this season. You know, Stoke, Swansea, and Aston Villa. Where's Aston Villa? Oh, here they are. When I've seen their matches, they seem to perform pretty well. You know, not terribly, not great, but not bad. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go, but this could be an important game for us. So, looking back at Wolves, their main player is Ruben Neves. When it comes to transfers, then, they spent 58 million. That's a lot of money, but they also sold, only 9 million, so they didn't sell that much. When it came to players they brought in then, their marquee signing was Matthias Vecino, midfielder, 23.5 million he's valued at. Looks pretty decent. Doesn't look as good as Ndidi. Ndidi's better. Ndidi's better. But yes, he cost less as well, so maybe you could say that. They've brought on quite a few players. Southend, wow, that's a lot of money for a Southend player. He's 19 years old, though. I guess they expect him to get pretty decent, but to give that amount of money to Southend must be very happy. A couple of loans as well, like Chris Smalling. I mean, yeah, okay. What's the expectations this season's then? Media predictions 7th. I didn't realize it was that high. Oh my. Okay, so they're way below expectations right now. They were hoping to build upon. They're really ambitious. I knew they were ambitious, but they're ridiculously ambitious. Now today we're going for the more attacking formation. Joe Ralls is out injured, as we know, so we've had to change things a little bit. Bobby Reed is playing up front once again. Murphy and Cabot on either side. Dos Santos in the centre. He's got a couple important goals for us so far this season. Gunnarsson and Ndidi in the middle. And the back four, as you expect, with Etheridge at goal. Other than that, we brought Gary Cahill back into just the bench. He's not completely fit, but he's just gone onto the bench there. Junior Hollett does want to leave. He's transfer listed. He's not going to get the play, is he? He's just not good enough. I mean, we might as well sell him now, you know, before he gets too old, and try to bring a bit of money in and bring in a new winger. I really need a new winger. That's what we need. We need some new attacking players. I like our defense, you know, and the midfield. We need some new, you know, attacking players. We need some new, like, left back. Those are sort of positions that we need. So that'll have to wait and see. We're actually just going to go positive. We'll see how the team looks as the game goes on, because we are playing away from home against Wolves. And I can hear my own little wolves. Puppies! Hey, Butter! Butter, stop it. Stop beating up Bubble. My own little wolves, my own little puppies are fighting right now as I'm trying to commentate. You guys were noisy before, and now you're doing it again. Butter, stop it. Stop attacking her. She doesn't want to play. Okay, so up front for Wolves then. Okay, we've got Trey. Emre Moore. 22 years old. Yeah, he looks pretty young. Very fast, though. Look at that. Very quick little player. Not great finishing. Okay, so we've got a very quick player up front with great technique. In the middle here, very good midfield here. Defense, you've got Smalling, O'Connell, Bolly. Okay. Okay, interesting. I think we could definitely get a draw here. You know, last season we didn't have a good game against them, if I remember, but I think we could come back. We're not at home, so let's not go for that. Go out and impress me, passionate. Go out there and... Okay. Wow. They lost focus? Wow. Wow. Okay. Fine. Just go kick off. F you Cardiff players. That's like one of the first negative reactions I've had for them. I've actually been... Usually it's been pretty mellow from them or happy. I've not had many bad reactions from them. But it is raining, so the players should be used to that. We are from Wales after all. We train in this every day. I'm sure we'll be perfectly fine for this. Morrison gets it to Dos Santos. Cabot. Gunnarsson gets it over to Aylin. Can Aylin get it into the centre? Oh, Aylin, not quick enough. Got tackled there. But Jota. Oh, great tackle there by Cabot. Ndidi with the ball to Murphy. Can Murphy make something with this? He runs in, and Josh Murphy scores. I mean, Josh Murphy, I love and hate him. He does this a lot. He does this all the time. Ndidi with great eyes. They saw Josh Murphy was open. Josh Murphy can run with the ball really well. Look at that. Just runs straight through the middle. But a lot of time he misses those. He always can run through the middle. He's great at dribbling. He's actually really good because he's fast and he's good at dribbling. He can always make it through the opposition's defense. He normally does long shots all the time. He loves doing them, but he normally misses. But when he gets it right and he scores. When it's on target, he normally scores. And he showed that just there, and it's just magical. So I love and hate him. That's why I didn't replace him in the transfers, because I was like, you know what, in other positions we need players. In his position, it's like sometimes he comes out top. So I got to give him a chance this season as well. But we do need new wingers. I will say that. I spent a lot of money on defensive kind of players, and even Ndidi is a midfielder, but he's very good at tackling, defending and stuff. We need to spend more money on our attacking, our wing, maybe an attacking midfielder, and possibly another striker. Though the young striker, McDonald, I really like the look of, so he's just a bit too young. He's not there yet. He's almost there. So there's definitely, the squad is not finished yet. We definitely need more players, but I'm liking the shaping of it. Bobby Reed running through. He ran through everyone. Oh, Dos Santos. And I trust these, maybe our attacking players like, you know, Cabot, Dos Santos, Murphy, and Reed, and Enrich, maybe not the best players in the world, not the best players in the Premier League, but I trust them to at least be adequate. Bobby Reed with a free kick. Oh, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. Damn. But when it came to our defensive players last year, I didn't trust them as much. So I needed to shape that part of the team up. So that's why the transfers went as they did. So even though it may seem obvious now that, hey, our wingers are obviously weak, it's because I have built up our defense a bit more and stuff. But let's go on to the next bit. 1-0, they're looking pretty good. I think we could hold on to this. I'm happy. Let's get their confidence back up after I upset them. See, I upset them, and then we are now winning 1-0. Maybe I should upset them more. If we can get a win here, and then we, you know, after the draw with Liverpool, if we can beat Wolves, and we could get a draw against Chelsea, we'll be going into that next month of games we should be getting points. We can go into that month on quite a high. So this could be quite big. Come on, hold on, everyone. You're almost there. Ndidi's got a yellow card. We do want to be careful. Ndidi has been great this season so far. Maybe not, you know, 20 million great, but he's definitely been arguably our best player. So, you know, you got to give him credit for that. But here comes Cavallaro, and Etheridge has got it. Etheridge, he's gone to the team to replace Smithies because he wanted football, and, yeah, he's been playing well. But a corner here, Moutinho, And Etheridge, yes, great job, Etheridge. You know what? Maybe you will go ahead of Smithies. You got a clean sheet against Liverpool, you know, and you might get a clean sheet against Wolves. He's really trying to stake his claim, isn't he? But Cabot, can he get a good cross in? He does. Bobby Reed, oh! Bobby Reed hit the post on the head. Cabot with another good cross. I'm telling you, Cabot, he may not have a good rating, but he does play well, I feel like, a lot of the time. He does. Rating's not always everything. Okay, Jota, and how did he miss? Oh my god, how did they miss? Etheridge getting back up. God, this is too much right now. Oh, thank you. If they'd have scored then, I'd been very disappointed after those great saves. Okay, I need a rest. I need a break and think about stuff. We need to take off Ndidi. He's got that yellow card. Bring on Patterson. Patterson can be a ball-winning midfielder. That's fine by me. We need to make sure he isn't catching. Bobby Reed has had a few good chances, but they haven't come off. So we're going to take him off for Sergi. And Rich, come on, let's give you another chance. Bobby Reed's had his chances. He almost got them, but maybe not perfect. You know, we need perfection. But I'm feeling pretty good right now. It's pretty even. It could go either way for the next goal. And here comes Dos Santos. Ooh, good effort there. Very curling ball. I thought it was going to go to one of our players, but he just kept curling. Just over the post. And a corner now for Wolves. Yes, Patterson. Good job. Patterson hits it out. Traore hits it back to Bolly. Bolly hits it over to O'Connell. Okay, just kicking it around right now. Just keep the shape. Traore. What's he going to do? Oh my, that was close tackle. And we managed, okay. Okay, a lot of corners so far for Wolves. And I hate corners. More. Oh my, what? How, wasn't that at the Wolves player's foot? Did Etheridge literally grab it from his feet? I could not really tell what was happening there. Josh Murphy trying to get the ball, but he gets tackled. He falls over on his foot. Enes gets it to Jota, and Jota misses. Jota is having a horrible game. The only reason we're ahead is because he's been so bad. And we need to change something. Gunnarsson's tired. Mayfam is also a little bit tired, and he's complacent. Let's bring on Gary Cahill for him then. No nonsense yet. Okay, we've got 85th minute. Okay, looking pretty nice. It's pretty equal right now. A draw probably would be fair, but I don't want a draw. I want the win. Okay. Defensive. Very defensive. We've got 10 seconds left. Please, please, please. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Etheridge, 2 clean sheets in your first 2 games of the season. He's mistaken a claim. I do prefer Smithies based upon his stats more than Etheridge, but maybe on games, Etheridge deserves to be playing. And Josh Murphy with that beautiful goal early on, a very important 3 points. That will put us ahead of Wolves as well. That puts us up to 11th right now. With 11 points, I'm really happy with this. I'm going through so many emotions so far this season. It's been so up and down. Sometimes I feel like this team is nowhere near good enough. Then sometimes we play really well. I don't know what to think anymore. Guys, tell me what you think down in the comment section. Next we're playing against Chelsea. Then we've got Burnley in the Football Cup, the English League Cup. And then next month we're playing a game against Crystal Palace and Newcastle. Games we can definitely get points in. And I hope you'll join me for those. Until next time though, good day, good night, and good morrow.